Namaste. Welcome to shylaji.com. I'm Shaila Vasunath. Today I'll be continuing the fourth part of Samas. I think you've been waiting. Those who are following that particular video on Samas, you might be waiting why I haven't put. Please excuse me for that. It's been quite a few days for me to put the next video as I was a little busy with the school and all that, as it is coming to an end of the academic year. So let us go on with this Samas. I had done 5 types of Samas in my previous video. Only one was left, that was Bahubreehi Samas. And today in this video I'll be doing Bahubreehi Samas. With that I'll be doing the differences between Bahubreehi and Karmadare and Dvigu and Bahubreehi. So I'll be doing the differences of that so that you'll be more clear, and after watching these 4 videos you will never have doubt in Samas, and you'll think, oh my god, I was thinking it was so tough but it has become so easy. After watching it you'll surely think that, and then when you work it out, you'll think how easy it is to identify it and do it. You'll get full marks in it. So I can assure you on that. Now let us go on to Bahubreehi Samas. 5 Samas you know very well. We have done Avyayi Bhav, Tatpurush, Karmadare, Dvigu, Dvandva. So 5 Samas we have completed. We have come to Bahubreehi. So this is very, very important Samas among the 6. Total 6 we have. Among that, this Bahubreehi is very, very important. Remember the spelling Bahubreehi. Okay, Breehi. So Bahubreehi Samas. Now many of you make mistakes. Some places it will be written Vri, Bahubreehi or Bahubreehi. Ba va mein उतना फ़र्क नहीं रहता है, क्योंकि if you see Vrindavan we say Vrindavan we say, तो that is because Bengali effect is there. So ba and va उन लोगों के लिए एक ही है. So here I'm generally saying, in some books it is given va, ba, but we always write it as bri, hi. Okay, now we have been talking about Purva Pad Pradhan, Dusra Pad Pradhan, all that. Now here to say both are not important. So you'll be wondering, what is this? Samasta pad mein 2 shabd hote hain, 2 pad. When you split, you'll have 2 words. So usme क्या होता है, दोनों पद अप्रधान होते हैं. That means unimportant. Both are not important at all. But those 2 words will lead you to another word, and that word gives you a specific name. It will give, that is name of a thing or a person. So that is called Bahubreehi Samas. Okay, I hope you have understood, and you might be wondering what I'm talking about. I will explain to you more clearer with example. दोनों पद अप्रधान होते हैं. Both will be unimportant. Both the pad, whatever words we are saying, both will, that when you split those 2 words will not be important. किसी अन्य पद का बोध होता है. Now leaving these 2 words, it leads to another word which is not there at all. It will take you to the other word which denotes a particular person or a thing. Some sanya will be denoting to. Got it? So anya pad ka bodh hota hai. So it will take you to another word. विग्रह करने पर तीसरा अर्थ निकलता है. That's what. When we do the splitting, विग्रह means splitting. When we do the splitting, it gives you a third meaning, and that is Bahubreehi Samas. Now, this meaning you have understood, I suppose. I will tell you with an example. Now, the first example, Chakradhar. Okay, Chakra means what? Wheel. Okay, wheel is Chakra. Dhar means what? Dharan karna, like Giridhar, Chakradhar. Okay, now Dhar means dharan. That you know, always Vishnu Bhagwan, उनके हाथ में क्या होता है? चक्र होता है ना. He'll have a chakra. So the wheel will be in his hand. He will be always like this, right, with the wheel in the hand. So chakra को क्या करते हैं? He is bearing that wheel on his finger, right? So हाथ में चक्र होता है. So चक्र को धारण करने वाला. Who is that God who bears that in his hand? It is Vishnu. Bahubreehi Samas, one trick I would like to tell you, it always refers to gods and the goddesses. Okay, that one thing you remember, that is 90%. I won't say 100% only gods and goddesses. No, 10% is always their exception where it leads to some other person. Otherwise, it is maximum God and goddess. Now, chakra ko dharan karne wala. Chakra is one, pad, dhar is one. Now, iska दोनों का संबंधी नहीं. It might be is there is a visheshan dharan karta hai, that means it is explaining about that chakra, but when it goes back, it totally doesn't have a meaning to these two. It leads to another person or thing. Here it is a person, the God, that is Vishnu. Okay, now I'll give you another example. Lambodhar. Okay, Lambodhar means jiska udar matlab pet, stomach. Udar is pet. Lambodhar kisko bolte hai? Gajanan, Lambodhar, all these. We tell about Ganesha. Now, Lambodhar. So when we say Lambodhar, Lamba hai, udar jiska means the stomach which is huge, okay, big. So, which is large in size. So lamba hai udar jiska. Kiska lamba udar hai? So that is Ganesh. So like that, it takes to the third person or to another person. So that is Bahubreehi Samas. Now I hope you have understood what is Bahubreehi Samas. Let me tell you about Karmadhare and Bahubreehi. What is the difference between these two? Earlier a video we had learnt about, or we have gone through Karmadhare. Now here I will tell you the difference between Karmadhare and Bahubreehi. Now for example, if I am taking the word Neelkant, when you did Karmadhare, you said Neela Kant. That means the neck or the throat which is in blue color. Generally we say Neela Kant, blue color, that's all. Neela Akash, Neela Akash, blue sky. That is Karmadhare. That there is a Visheshan and Visheshya, right? There is Visheshan, Visheshya. Adjective, noun. It is there. Now, when we talk the same word, you know Neelkant, whom we call Neelkant? Shivji. Shivji ko Neelkant bolte hai na. So now, when we talk about Shivji here, Neelkant means Neela hai jo Kant, we can say, or Neela Kant we can say for Karmadhare. But when it comes to Bahubreehi, we cannot say, we have to specify the person. Then we will say Neela hai Kant jiska. Who, that is, to whom it is denoting, who is having that blue neck or the throat. So that is Shiv. Arthat, that means Shiv. So this is how we split. So it doesn't take these two words. Though there is describing word there and Vishesh, all that is there, it doesn't consider this at all. It totally leads to another word, and that is Shiv. So when you talk about that, it becomes Bahubreehi Samas. So when you just say Neelakant, it is Karmadhare. But when you talk about one particular person, that is Shivji, then it is Bahubreehi Samas. The next one is Pitambar. Now Ambar, here Pit and Ambar, Pitambar. Now Pit means yellow and Ambar is two meanings are there. One is sky, one is dress, that is Vastra. Now here it means Vastra. Sky is not in yellow color, so it is understood it means a dress. So Pitambar, Pila Ambar. Pit means yellow, Pila. So Pila Ambar or Pila Kapda, yellow dress. So that becomes Karmadhare because you're just telling about the color of the dress. Next one, when we need to mention a specific person, then we say पीले कपड़े वाला या और पीले कपड़े पहनने वाला और पीले कपड़े वाला अर्थात who is it? Sri Krishna. So we are telling specifically about Sri Krishna. So पीले कपड़े पहनने वाला Sri Krishna. Now you see here the way we have differentiated. Now remember one thing, exam point of view, when you are writing Neelakant, for example, now the question is Neelkant, you are writing the split as Neelakant and you are writing Bahubreehi, the total thing is wrong because your splitting is for Karmadhare and your type of samas you are mentioning is Bahubreehi. So it is wrong. Whatever vigrah you do, you have to write related to that only samas. If you're going to do Neela Kant, you have to write only Karmadari. You should not write Bahubreehi. If you write Neela hai Kant jiska, so when jiska, jiske, jiski, when it comes, it changes as per the word here. So when it comes that way, you mention it as whoever it is, Arthat, Shiv, or Krishna, whatever word you're getting there, you change it according to that. You cannot write Karmadare, but you have to write only Bahubreehi. Okay, so that you should be very clear on those things. You should not make mistake. One more point I would like to tell you: when you get the word, for example, Neel Kant, don't first focus should be on Bahubreehi. So you should straight away go to Bahubreehi, because that is the preference, whether it is going to be Karmadare or Bahubreehi. When it goes and sits into two samas, you should think to go for Bahubreehi samas, because it is specially going for one particular person or thing. So you can give first preference, but that doesn't mean your answer would be wrong when you are doing in 10th or 12th. So I mean, they won't, children are doing it, at least that much you are thinking, right? So they might give you marks depending on the examiner, but then always think of giving the preference to Bahubreehi. Okay, now let me go to the next slide. Now here I am going to show you the difference between Bahubreehi and Dvigu samas. Now if you remember the previous video, you will know Dvigu itself, Dvi, that is Dvigu itself means number. So it is Sankhya Vachak Visheshan. So I have given you Sankhya Vachak Visheshan, that is पहला पद जो है वो संख्या होता है और दूसरा पद विशेष्य. So it is the noun which is being described with the number. So the number adjective it is. So that is one. The next one is in Dvigu Samas, Samuh ka Gyan. That means it shows which community it belongs to, the collection or the group. It denotes that particular group. So that is Dvigu. Now, when I am talking about Bahubreehi, पूरा पद विशेषण का कार्य करता है. The full pad, samast pad, it does the work of an adjective, but then it doesn't take up the adjective position, but it goes to the noun position by denoting to a thing or a person. Now, समूह का ज्ञान भी नहीं होता है, so it doesn't denote a particular community or a group. So it is totally opposite. Now you got it, Dvigu and Bahubreehi. Now I will explain to you with an example. Dashanan. Now if we talk about Dashanan, so Dash and Anan, Dashanan, Das means 10, Anan is face or heads, so it is 10 head person. Now here when I am going to say 10 heads, it means the number of heads. So it is Dvigu when it is denoting the number. So it is Das Anan Dvigu Samas. Now if I have to talk about Bahubreehi, I would say Das hai Anan Jiske. Why I am saying Jiske? Because Anan, many, no? So 10 heads. So it's plural and it's masculine. So Jiske. Okay, Das hai Anan Jiske. To whom it is denoting? Ravan. Ravan has got 10 heads. So it denotes a particular person, Vyakti. So it is Bahubreehi Samas. Now see the difference between these two. Now again here I would like to mention to you that when the word Dashanan comes, don't go to say it as Dvigu. Preference should be given to Bahubreehi Samas. So first preference is Bahubreehi. That's very important. So directly when it comes to Dashanan, you can say Das hai Anand Jiske Ravan or Das Anand Wala. Very easy. Thus Anand Wala. You can say Anand Wala means the person who's bearing the 10 heads. So it is Ravan and you have to write there Bahubreehi Samas. Now these two, I think you have understood clear. I have given you the differences between Bahubreehi with Karmadare and Dvigu Samas. Now I will be doing the recap or the final one with the exercises. We will do few words. We will do how to go about for an examination. As we have now the 4 videos together, summary will be through exercise. Now let me start with the Abhyas. I hope you remember all my past 3 videos on Samas. In case you've forgotten or you missed it out, please go through it and then try to do these answer me, but I've given you the answers, but I'm not giving you what kind of samas it is. Let me check whether you really know it. Now, for abhyas, when I'm doing it, abhyas, practice. Now, the first word I've given, Mahatma. The first word is Mahatma. Now, when I'm saying Mahatma, you should, first thing is your vocabulary should be good and your meaning, understanding the word should be there. Then only any kind of Hindi word you'll be able to analyze and solve it. Now here Mahatma I said. When I'm saying Mahatma, you should think what it is exactly. Mahatma means a great soul, right? Great soul. Atma is soul. So Mahatma is a great soul. Now what is the split of it? Maha plus Atma in Sandhi. Next time I will be doing what is the difference between Sandhi and Samas. But here I'm just telling you, if you're going to think about Sandhi, it is Maha plus Atma. But when we think about Samas, it is Mahan Atma. Mahan Atma. That means a great soul. Now when I'm talking about Mahan Atma, it means it is Karmadhare, because here when I'm splitting this Samastapad into two parts, here there is Visheshan and Visheshya, adjective and noun. So that is there. So what Samas it could be? Karmadhare. Now when I'm going to do this, Mahan hai jiski Atma. Atma is feminine, so jiski Atma. So when I'm going to say Mahan hai jiski Atma, that particular person whose soul is great. Now whom do we call Mahatma or father of the nation? Mahatma Gandhi, right? So Gandhi is called Mahatma. Now it is going into specific or particular person. So that time this becomes Bahubreehi Samas. So when you write this way, Mahan Atma or Mahan hai jo Atma, anything you write, it becomes Karmadhare. If you say Jiski Atma, Mahan hai Jiski Atma arthat Gandhi, if you say that, it becomes Bahubreehi Samas. Next one. Deena Nath. Deen means poor, who are in the poverty line. Okay. Deen Nath means the head of it. Now Deena Nath. Dino Ke Nath. That means he is the king, you can say, or the head, you can say, chief, you can say, of all the poor. So that is Deena Nath. Now Ke Nath. So Raja Ka Putra. So Sambandh Tatpurush. Ka Ke Ki. When we use that Ka Ke Ki, in between that is come. So Tatpurush it is. Remember, when there is a Karak ka Lop, when the Karak is hidden in between the two Pad, then it is Tatpurush. And K has come, so it is Sambandh Tatpurush. Okay. The next one. Yata Niyam. Yata Niyam. Now, I have already told you, when you do Avyayi Bhav Samas, पहला पद क्या उपसर्ग होता है और पहला पद प्रधान होता है. Now, Yata is उपसर्ग, prefix. Now, Niyam. Now, when we are writing that, Yata Niyam, Niyam ke Anusar, according to the rules. Also, you can say Niyamanusar. Niyamanusar, one word you can make it. Instead of writing Niyam Ke Anusar, you can say Niyamanusar. Just because K has come, for Vigra, don't think it is Tatpurush Samas. This is what the confusion is. No, Yata has come here. So you should know it is Avyayi Bhav Samas. The next one is Neel Gai. Okay, I'll mention here it is Avyayi Bhav Samas. Okay. So each Samas you should be knowing. This is Tatpurush. Tatpurush, that to what Tatpurush I said? Sambandha Tatpurush. Okay. Now the next one is Neel Gai. Neel means it is blue or Neeli. Gai is feminine, so Neeli Gai. So Neeli Gai, what it means? It is Karmadhare. Why? Because it is here adjective and noun. So it becomes Karmadhare. Visheshan, Visheshya. Next one, Dharma, Dharma. Now see here, I have told you before, Dvandva Samas means it will have a hyphen in between. But then again, there also I told you, Labha, Labha. I gave an example saying, sometimes exceptional, there will be some words which will not have a yojak or a hyphen, but still they come under Dvandva Samas. Again, I'm giving another example of that sort. That's why I didn't give you like bhala bura or dal roti, dahi vada. All that I've not given because mata pita, all that there is always a hyphen and it's easy to know. I've given a word which is not having a hyphen, but still it comes under Dvandva Samas, dharma, dharma. Okay, dharma, dharma. When you hear that itself, it sounds two words there. Dharma plus adharma. The sandhi is dharma plus adharma. That is dharma or adharma. What samas it is? It is dvandva samas. Remember, dvandva samas. The next one is veena pani. Now listen how I'm pronouncing. I'm not saying veena pani. It is veena pani. Na. Okay. Two nas are here. Veena. Veena means what? The instrument veena. Okay. Pani. Pani means, don't get confused with this pani and this pani. Okay. Both are different. This is water and this is hand. Okay. Pani, pani and pani. See this pronunciation? Pani, pani. Pani, na. So pani, pani. Can you see the difference how I'm pronouncing it? You should be very particular about the pronunciation. So veena, pani, it is pani हाथ. किसके हाथ में वीणा होती है? Do you know who has got veena in the hand? It is Saraswati. So veena है जिसके हाथ में. हाथ is masculine. So जिसके हाथ में वीणा हो, वो कौन है? Veena Pani Saraswati. That is Bahubreehi Samas. Okay. Now because I already told you when it specifies God or goddess, it is Bahubreehi Samas. That is one clue which I gave. Now the next one is Swarg Prapt. Swarg means heaven. Prapt means attain. The person who goes to heaven. So who's that? The person who dies, we assume that they go to heaven or hell, right? So Swarg Prapt means Swarg Ko Prapt. That means they are going to heaven. So that is Tatpurush Samas. So Tatpurush Samas, Karma Tatpurush it is. Okay? So Swarg Prapt, Swarg Ko Prapt, it is Karma Tatpurush. Next one, Satsayi. Satsayi means 700 padon ka samooh. Shatabdi. You would have heard, no? Shatabdi. Same way, Satsayi. Satsayi, 700 padon ka samooh. So, this is again number. So, it is Dvigu Samas. Okay, now this is Dvigu Samas. Now, remember one more thing I would like to say. First, you remember all the 6 Samas. When you get one word, for example, you are getting Mahatma, you keep deleting it. Now you have Avyayi Bhav, so Mahatma. There is no upsarg here, so it is not Avyayi. There is no number here, so it is not Dvigu. There is no hyphen here, or it is not a hyphenated word. It is there, so it's not Dvandva. Now then, next one is Tatpurush. So in this, if you split also, the meaning doesn't come if there is a karak in between. So then again that's also gone. Now the leftovers are Karmadare and Bahubreehi. Now you have to think which one it is. And if it's going to be Bahubreehi and Karmadare, give preference for Bahubreehi. So that way you can do deletions and you can select the one. Now Dinanath also the same way. Now you keep doing each word, or think about each one and find out. It becomes very, very easy to know what samas it is. But remember, those 6 samas should be in your mind and you should remember them, how to identify, and what. For that sake only I have done here few examples for you to know how to identify it and how to write. So the words will be given like this in the examination. You have to do samas vigra, Vigraha means splitting. You have to do it. Then you have to name the samas. So this carries half mark, that carries half mark. So you should know. And when you're writing a particular word here, for example, if you're going to write Maha, Atma, you should always write Karmadare only there, not Bahubreehi. And if you're going to write Mahan hai jiski Atma, you will only write Bahubreehi, but you will not write Karmadare. So don't get confused. What you do Vigraha, there you have to write the same Bhed, equal to that. So don't get confused and write it correctly. You will get best, that is full marks you will be getting. So follow these small tips which I had given, and all those tricks, everything you follow it, you will do great in Samas. You might think till now it was so tough. I think after watching my videos of those Samas for 4 videos which I did elaborately, you might think it's really easy and you would be solving the questions quickly also. So you will not waste your time. With that, I would like to end this video, and if you have missed out my previous videos, please go to my playlist and watch all my grammar videos so that from the basics you'll be learning it. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Click the bell icon so that you get my latest notification. Until then, namaste.